Two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Here's Crawford. And the shot falls short this time.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Money passes to Nurkic. On deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 3. And Westbrook, here we go. Great D that time for Middleton. Durant with the steal. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
It's the Nuggets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Money passes to Aldridge. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They retain possession. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. And yes, sir, that one drops. And 12 points for Money.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Thunder trailing by 5. Crawford with the ball. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good with the triple. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Middleton hits them both. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Nurkic against Jordan. Jordan was screened. Westbrook. Crawford outside. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Bangs home the trifecta. Ibaka's got 5.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Money passes to Middleton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Nurkic. To the inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Under trailing by 7. Westbrook dishes to Crawford. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jordan the screen. Crawford kicks to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 6 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Nuggets leading by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Money. He's got 12. He dishes it to Aldridge. He sinks the 11-footer. 8 points for him.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Jordan the pass to Durant. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Here's Westbrook. No luck. Great D that time from Money.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside Aldridge. To the middle. Tries from 10. And that one goes long. Under trailing by 7. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Middleton the pass to Money. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Durant kicks to Westbrook, and that is good. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Money passes to Nurkic. For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Crawford, no one around him. Goes back up. And Durant lays it in. And now it's only a 5-point Denver lead.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Right wing. Nurkic the pass to Money. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Crawford. Shot is no good. Some solid defense from Aldridge. The Nuggets leading by 5.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. To the middle. Pass to Money. On deep. 5 on the clock. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 17 points for Freak.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Crawford dishes to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Westbrook drives in, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 20 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
35 seconds left to play here in the third. Middleton the pass to Money. The layup missed. Thunder trailing by 6. Westbrook kicks to Crawford. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, here's Durant. Can't connect from short range. Here's Money. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets ahead, leading by 6. Coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. So the Thunder with some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Baca comes in for Perry Jones. And it's Kevin Durant in for Russell Westbrook. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Deion Waiters is out there with Caspi. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Money passes to Aldridge. He lobs it up. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
They set the pick. Durant, wide open, he fires. It's good. This game is all even.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Stolen by Waiters. Out to the right wing. Outside Durant. And there's another one for the Thunder. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Cranes the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
And that's his second triple. The half. None for him going into the break.
Check out the game for Money. 22 points and 10 assists also. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from deep with the 3 ball.
And Clark, he's got the D on his heels. Smart passing, hot shooting. That is a deadly combination. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them, this is what we've played for all season, guys, right here. We have to summon every ounce of energy and strength and leave it on the floor. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And he gets it to go. That's 10 points for Aldridge.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
That's the money. He kicks it to Aldridge. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Out to the right wing. Again, the Nuggets score. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant attacking. No good again that time. The Nuggets now on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Unloads from 13. Westbrook can't get it to go. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
To the right side. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Money. Off on that one. So the Nuggets win it, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know?
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. It's a tight battle for the Western Conference title. 2K Sports presents Game 4. Will we see it even up, or will it go to 3-1? Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they haven't had to sweat that much here in the playoffs, having lost just 3 games throughout.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do. And the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business right here. Because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Money, he's in at the point. Aldridge out there with Nurkic. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now here's Crawford. Here's Jordan. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
About a minute played so far here in the first. On defense, Oklahoma City. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them. Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Screen by Nurkic. Money passes to Middleton. Here's Money, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Money, and count it from 19 feet away. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Crawford dishes to Westbrook. Back to Crawford. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook, and again it will fall. Basket good there from Money. Money's got his second basket of the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with Coach Billy Donovan. As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Durant, and again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Another shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
They get a hand on it. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count that one. Here's Crawford. He has 7. Jordan the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford kicks to Durant. Step back shot. The kick out to Westbrook. The shot is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Akedia. From outside, off the mark. And we're trailing by 3. Outside Durant. Westbrook against Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. Here's Money. Aldridge with a screen on Durant. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th, Kevin Durant.
Get off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jordan. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. Caspi, who's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 5. And Waiters kicks to McGee, stolen by Fareed.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint.
Money passes to Aldridge. Here's Moutier. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Westbrook drives in, and it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones kicks to Waiters. Dishes it to Westbrook. To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Money. And he uses the glass on the layup. Money's got 8 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Money. He's got 8. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Moutier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Here's Money. Dishes to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Money passes to Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Money. He's guarded by Waiters. They get it back. Aldridge. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Waiters. Shoots the three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Money. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Westbrook. Jones sets the pick for Westbrook. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Waiters no luck.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Waiters. And the pass to Money. Got it up. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow. Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Money, he's in at point guard. Aldridge out there with Erickson. Then it's Chris Middleton. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Thunder was superb. He finished with 27 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Waiters. It's Westbrook with the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looks a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's Money. He's got 8. In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. Fades away. No good. In and out, off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Crawford, no luck. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Erickson with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Money. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Money. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Erickson. Stolen by Middleton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Lays it in off the breakaway. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Crawford outside. Now here's Westbrook, defended by Money, and he gets it to go. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Money passes to Nurkic. Crawford with the rebound.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Moutier, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Crawford with the steal. Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Crawford drives in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Money. 10 points for him. Ibaka comes with the double team. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. For the Thunder, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Caspian for Durant. Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Crawford outside. At the top of the key, Westbrook. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Money, guarded by Crawford. Money passes to Moutier. McGee with the block. And they get it back. That's good. 9 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
So far in the game for Westbrook, he has 8 points and some good assists too. 4 of them.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Dion Waiters checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Denver with a change here too. Cole Aldridge is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Westbrook. For Denver, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Money. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Money's got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Moutier's got 5.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Waiters. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Down low, Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Waiters, and Aldridge sends it back.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backcourt.
That's good. 16 points for Freak.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Erickson's checked in for Denver.
Erickson.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Okay, guys, listen up. We're on the brink of a big win here. If we can build on the positives and eliminate the negatives.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to... And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Money passes to Nurkic to the middle. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Money. Money's got 20.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. A 2-point game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The Nuggets have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
One shot. One shot.
That's good for money. Here's Crawford. He's got 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Screen by Ibaka. Crawford kicks to Durant.
That's a wall.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Ibaka.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Here's Jordan, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
That was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. No good for Money. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Westbrook kicks to Crawford. Right side Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Durant with a wide open look. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
To the wing right side. Denver passing it around. It's stolen by Ibaka. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
The shot's good for Money.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Crawford outside. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ibaka with the screen on Middleton. Crawford outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Money. Great D that time from Jordan. Right side Westbrook. The tray. Some solid defense there from Money. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lead away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Pass to Nurkic. Middleton inside the three-point line, and that one comes up a bit short. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jordan. Caspi comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Jamal Crawford. The Nuggets also changing it up. Fareed comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Moutier in for Chris Middleton. So they take the lead.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
The 11-footer, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Fareed. And that's now 11 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Well, he surprised me with that move, but he just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Casper. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid nail it on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Money. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now here's Waiters. He's guarded by Money. Here's Westbrook. And the basket good. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Henderson. Oklahoma City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Waiters dishes to McGee. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. McGee a screen. Westbrook passes to McGee. Kenneth Faried grabs the board.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Money passes to Faried. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Waiters with the ball. He's got 10. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside. Well, a good game tonight for Waiters. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
And McGee kicks to Westbrook. That is good. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
The shot's good for Money.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
McGee a screen. Ball's knocked loose. Up in time. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Nuggets lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Westbrook's checked in for the Thunder. Money's checked in for Denver. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. So on the floor for Denver, Money in at point guard. Aldridge out there with Nurkic. Then it's Chris Middleton. Aldridge misses. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And then Waiters with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Right side Aldridge. Down low, Akedia. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
The dish to Durant. Clock at 6. And that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Money. He dishes it to Nurkic. Middleton on the wing. Inside. Shoots from the right block. And it's Denver scoring again.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Waiters. Kicks it to Ibaka. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron. Here's Money. He feeds it to Aldridge. And it's all evened up. Aldridge has got 10 points in just the second half.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Outside Durant, and there's the feed to Westbrook. Durant kicks to Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Money. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good for Money. Oklahoma City has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The kick out to Westbrook. Waiters dishes to Jordan. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Feeds to Waiters. Here's Ibaka. No good. And Denver the other way now. Here's Money. No good with the layup. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to get clean look. Execute. Let's put him away.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 3. Nurkic a screen on Westbrook. Over to the left wing. Here's Akedia. It's good. This game is all even. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook, yes!
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on...
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. We did a good job of, all game of staying aggressive. Our defense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not.
And that's a wrap for Shaq, Kenny the Jet.
a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The drama builds in the NBA Conference Finals. We're getting set for Game 5. No drama here, though. Just drama queens. Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, watch it, Ernie. Watch it, Ernie.
Watch
yourself,
That's pretty
Ernie.
good stuff right there,
Stop
fellas.
it, Ernie.
All righty.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. Looking at Denver, they couldn't quite pull it off in Game 4. It was a close one. Now looking to battle back here in Game 5. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller.
Tied 2-2 here in the Western Conference Finals battle. Now all eyes set on Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Hart. Along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see Oklahoma City and the Denver Nuggets. You take a look at Denver. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. In an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Crawford out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Westbrook drives in, 2 on the clock, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
On defense, Denver. Coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rapid.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Crawford against Middleton. Crawford outside. The feed now to Durant. To the middle. Kicks it out to Crawford. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Money.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Middleton outside. Connects from three-point range.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Crawford passes to Westbrook. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. And he jams it with authority.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Here's Money. Here's Aldridge. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Aldridge has got his first points in this one. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Durant. Pass to Crawford. Shot from 16. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Aldridge's screen. Another 3 for Denver.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Crawford. Shot clock at 5. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The 10-footer. Kicks it to Nurkic. Here's Money. He's covered by Westbrook. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Money. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 4. Crawford, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Here's Money. He's got 5. Pass to Aldridge. To the paint. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 7 points in the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Spacing. Spacing.
Russell Westbrook is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect. Established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Kenneth Fareed's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters is checked in. Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Jordan. Outside Durant. Back to Jordan. Here's Waiters. Tries again. And Ibaka with the lay-in. Ibaka's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Aldridge, the shot was off. Good D by Jordan. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good for the Thunder. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jordan. And it's Caspian for Serge Ibaka. And it's tied up with that one.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Money. He's guarded by Waiter. Here's Aldridge. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night. Thunder trailing by 4. Durant with it. Henderson pulls it in. Pushing it up. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Westbrook with the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
They set the pick. Here's Henderson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And Waiters kicks to McGee. He feeds it to Westbrook. The 11-footer. Moutier with her rebound. Denver leading by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Henderson with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through money. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Westbrook gets it to go.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Nuggets dancers, let them hear it. Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
The Nuggets leading by 6. 58 seconds left in the first. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Goes back up. Can't hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Here's Money. And the layup's good off the glass. Money's got 11 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands. Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job, Clark, and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
Yeah, he is. He may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan's become a defensive beast, an animal defensively. And really, the thing of it is, he's still learning and growing. He's going to continue to get better, which is scary.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Money, he's in at shooting guard. Aldridge out there with Nurkic. Then it's Moutier. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. They set the screen. Back to Westbrook. Pocket 6. Shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Money. And he gets it to go. Money's got 15 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Crawford kicks to Westbrook. Jordan at the elbow. Here's Crawford. Crawford with another miss.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Money. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Shot's good by Ibaka.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Money. The rebound by Ibaka.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Good.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Crawford. No good for Money.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. It's Crawford with the drive.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little bump and